Yes, can y'all hear me in the chat? I'm gonna test this mic. Just the mic. R.I.P. my uncle, bro. Jesse J. Let y'all rich and not. Should be live, bro. I should be live, Brody. Hold up. All right, bet. Just the mic. Just the mic. JCJ. R.I.P. uncle, bro. R.I.P. Are we good? Can y'all hear me? Am I muted? Should be live. All right, bet. I'm reacting to this video. I'm bored. Ain't shit else to do. I ain't. There's literally nothing else to do. I'm reacting to this video in real time. This is a very interesting video. I'm reacting to this video. I'm gonna give you my honest take. Let me pull it up. It's a Vercetti. It's a ducky Vercetti. I don't even call him Ducky. I call him Vercetti. Honest reaction. Honest reaction, bro. We gonna watch this motherfucker together. We gonna watch this motherfucker together. I was just watching some video. No, I'm sick and tired of Pop the Balloon, bro. They need to die. It wasn't even her idea. Like that's what's really blowing me. It wasn't even your idea, bro. It was not your idea. It was somebody else. It was King Sid's idea. He's the creator of this shit. No, reacting to this shit. All right, we should be live. All right, let me put the camera on. We're gonna watch this shit, bro, together. All right, there we go. We should be good. No. Before I start, I need to know. I need to understand why he keeps taking his old music down. I want to listen to that shit. I want to listen to it, but they're gone. The tracks are gone. The tracks are gone. Bro, I hope you don't mind I'm live, bro.
Bro, Kem, I'm sorry, dog. And it's funny because you're really not wrong. Like, I did this shit about, like, fuck, like a week ago?
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, we got, like, on the phone with my girlfriend. I was just going through shit. And so my rationale behind it, bro, was like, there's more of that than the new stuff, which is nobody's fault but mine. But I would hate for somebody to go to my SoundCloud and think that, hear the new stuff, like, okay, cool. But since there's not so much new stuff, hear that old stuff and then make a perception off of me based off of the old stuff. It was good music, but it's nowhere near as good as what I'm doing right now. You feel what I'm saying?
I do agree in some regard. However, now I will say this. He has tremendously improved. Tremendously improved. I was streaming last month or so, and what song was that? It's actually on release. He ain't even dropped it yet. He hasn't even dropped it yet. No, I understand. I personally understand what he's saying. I partially understand. One thing about him also, he also explained to me why he keeps his music short. That was 3 years ago, and he told me he keeps his songs short because our attention span is not that long. Now, it takes the first 30 seconds, and that's true. For me, it's like 15 to 30 seconds. If that shit sounds ass, I'm done listening to you, bro. It sounds trash, bro. So when he told me why he made his songs short, I said I can actually respect that. You're supposed to do that. That's the shit. Niggas know who Joey Trap is. That's some shit he would do. That's some shit he would do. But I do understand what he's saying. All jokes aside, I mean, but still, bro, it, I don't know, bro. I kind of wish he kept them songs up because I fuck with him. but I get it. Bro, new music on the way, bro. Let's just new music on the way, Brody. New music on the way at this point. Fuck it, bro. That's it, bro. Now we're posted. Again, let me get some water. Give me 30 seconds, bro. Let me get some water real quick. I'll be right back. You can tap in, bro. We're into this shit live, raw, and uncut. No edits. We back. Live, raw, and uncut. All right, bet. Tap in, bro. Without further ado, let's get it. Let's get it.
Tried, but I don't believe in you. I will cook you on camera. Nah, not even. Niggas is lucky I don't have a ball.
Who am I here with?
Ducky, aka Ducky Vercetti.
What's the vercetti mean?
I just fuck with Vice City. I was playing that shit a lot when I was a kid, you feel me? Shout out Tommy Vercetti. I grew up watching Scarface a lot too, so I fuck with 20 Montana. I didn't want to put Montana. I used to do Ducky Santana. Shout out Fredo Santana, RP Fredo Santana. And because of Jules Santana, I fuck with his music. I had Santana for a while, and I just switched it to Vercetti, just on some fly shit.
That shit sound hella Italian.
I love The Sopranos. It's my favorite show. I just started rewatching it again.
What's your favorite, like, noodle?
I ain't gonna lie. I like them little curly bitches. The ones that niggas ate when we was kids.
The little springy looking shits. I do fuck with those noodles. I don't
That's
know
good.
shit about that though. What you been getting into recently?
Working, bro. Trying to stay consistent and just trying to like have fun. Sometimes this shit feel like a job and it shouldn't. It's art. So I've been making music since I was 14 and I started taking it serious at like 18, 19. I just been making music for like 3 years seriously and came into the party scene, started throwing house parties with my friends. I'm just trying to make people feel good, bro.
What's the craziest thing you'd have at a house party? Like an ice swan or some shit.
All right, hold on. Yeah, okay. Now, this is what I admire. I bet I got you. I'm gonna play that shit. He just sent me some unreleased shit. Now, this is what I admire about my brother right here, right? If this man says I'm throwing a today's look guys, today's dates, May 24th, 2025, right? If he says he's throwing a party 1 month later, 500 people coming, bro. No bullshit. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying that because that's my guy. I've seen it. I hate parties. I do not like parties. Party is not my cup of tea. I despise parties. I don't like partying. But his social media presence is unmatched. If anything, and okay, that's what he's doing now. How many followers he got? What 3,000 ish? That's what he's doing. 3,000. Imagine he's 10,000. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, bro. That's it, bro. Everybody can't do that. If some of you right, but see, that's what makes him profitable. That is, guys. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is what makes the man profitable because he's able. I'm gonna play this shit. I'm gonna play this track, bro. I got you. This what makes him profitable. If you have 100 people and each person can spend $100, I don't mean to talk so much. I know I'm a geek, bro. Just bear with me. If you have 100 people and 100 people can spend $100 on you, You have 100 fans, and they each spend $100 on you. That's $10,000 that he just made. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. You have 100 fans, and each fan spends 100 on your merch, your records, whatever. That's $10,000. Just some food for thought. Go ahead.
I would love a wrestling ring.
You tough at wrestling?
Shit, niggas know. Do a little wrestle on my John Cena shit. You feel me? I'm small, bro, but don't get it fucked up, bro. But I don't like violence, bro.
Yeah, you
Peaceful
like
shit.
peace?
Yeah, peaceful shit. I'm not a fighter, man. I'm a lover, man. Shout out my girlfriend. I'm a lover, bro.
That's hella respectable. Talk about where we at right now.
We're in Edmondson Village. This is where my granny is. My granny lived down the street. Shout out my granny. This is where my dad grew up. He's the reason that I'm me. Everybody in my family was playing basketball here at this hoop. I grew up around here, like spent some time around here, but I'm not from around here. When you asked me what I want to do, I want to pick something that was meaningful. We could have did anything, but like right before I left, I asked my dad, like, yo, like, where should I go? And he was like, go here. So I did that shit. Shout out my pops, man. I told my boys in the back, they lucky I don't got no ball. I'm short. Don't get it fucked up. I really put in some work.
You playing the iMessage basketball shit?
I'm nice as fuck.
How many points you be putting up?
70 on a good day. 100 when I'm trying too hard.
You not putting up 100. 50 a turn? Real shit.
Send me your phone number. Gucci about to find out, y'all.
You fuck with the woods?
Yeah, bro, the woods is cool. I just don't like bugs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
bugs.
no real
Like
shit.
winter.
Yeah, I love a good walk. I'm a smoker, you know, I be walking. You feel me? I love warmer weather. I'm a spring guy.
That's
that
true.
pollen be trying to kick me in the ass, though.
Yeah, see, why's everybody got that?
Yo, you don't?
No, I got that.
There is something in the food that's making the pollen allergies more prominent as the years go by.
I genuinely think you're correct about that.
It gets worse.
Because I didn't have that. You think you get stronger if you sneeze a bunch?
I used to think that.
You think it's not true anymore?
Nah, there's no mental game against that, bro, honestly.
I definitely think I get stronger if I sneeze a bunch.
Bro, I was like 12 years old. I had a really bad sinus headache. It was like 1 in the morning. I'm in my mom's room crying. I'm sneezing. I'm rubbing my head. Nothing. It just got worse and worse.
And you ain't feel like you got abs after that, though? A little bit?
I felt a little pumped up, but I was in pain, though.
No pain, no gain, though.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Hey, shout out Benadryl, though.
Yo, you gotta be careful with the
Oh, for
Benadryl,
real?
though.
Oh, yeah, you know,
start
you
seeing
the Benadryl,
shit.
man. I ain't never seen that nigga, though. He's scared of me.
The Hat Man, he don't fuck with you.
He's scared of me. Nah, I ain't never really seen no, like, crazy shit like that when I was a kid. Like, niggas be saying they saw monsters and shit like that. I ain't never really seen no shit like that. In one of my old houses I grew up in, we had this Lion King book upstairs in the loft. And me and my brother, we had a room downstairs. We had watched the Lion King. You know, we like the movie and shit like that. But he my younger brother. We were younger. He was scared of it type shit. He used to think that Scar would come out the book and walk down the stairs and eat us, bro.
That's a valid concern. You ever, like, seen, like, a lion in real life?
The zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fought with the zoo. You know,
I'm
shout
a
out to
fan
the
of
DC Zoo. Shout out the aquarium, though.
It's bread, though.
40 a
Crazy.
pop. Imagine paying that twice.
You gotta be single and look at some fishes.
She might gotta lose her interest in sea life. You ain't miss nothing. Got fried one time, I'm looking at the jellyfish, bro.
Crazy creature.
They're aliens. Bro, they're not from here.
I genuinely think that. Name another creature that's gelatinous.
I think aliens are demons. And that's a crazy thing to say. Bro, what else could what else could an alien really be? And why is my arm still itching, bro? After I put on anti-itch. I think aliens are demons, bro. I ain't really hold you. That's what I think. But I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. The aliens aren't just in their little corners of the world. I don't know. Anyway, that's just a conspiracy theory.
I find octopus odd, too. It's in the same category, but I find that just as odd. It's not as freaky, but, like...
I think an octopus is more likely to be an alien than a jellyfish because I feel like an octopus could really pick up a tool.
Yo, imagine an octopus with a wrench.
What's the biggest animal you think it could beat up?
No funny stuff, bro. I might be cooked. That animal instinct different. I might be cooked. I was finna say a chimp, but they be boxing.
No, yeah, nah, a chimp.
He'll rip my face off. And I don't want to hit no dogs, no cats. I love, you feel me, little animals like that.
A raccoon, maybe. They cute.
I might just gotta hit him with the...
Hit him with some wrestling maneuvers.
Yeah, just...
Bink, bink.
You feel me?
What's the nerdiest thing you think you into right now?
Ooh, okay. This might not be nerdy to y'all.
He tumbled on his head.
He got right back up, though. He got right back up, and that's what it's about, bro.
He's a
When you fall,
soldier.
get back up. And he walking it off like a champ.
He not even getting back on the bike.
You don't get
Crushed
right
his
back to
spirit.
pedaling after that. Nah, you gotta walk that off. That shit look like it hurt so bad.
I've never seen anyone tumble quite like
Bro,
that, though.
Bro, that was bad.
What you think about bikes? Think that shit safe?
It can be. I'm
Not
not
like
too good
that.
at it though. Couldn't catch on when my dad tried to show me. I think it's fear. That stopped me from
Yeah.
a lot of shit that you know what I mean? Fear and anxiety. I had bad anxiety growing up. So like
True.
the older I get, you know, I practice meditation and stuff like that. I had a little spiritual way, but like I combined it with like for my faith for what's above and stuff like that. And I kinda just found my own way with the shit. So yeah, I try and get over that fear shit. But bikes, you feel me what I mean? That was cool.
They cool.
They got invented. It's for a reason.
I feel like they invented a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah, there's some couple impractical shits out there, bro.
Like oops all berries. They didn't need to do that.
For what?
It's not even an invention. That's just
Spawned in. Yeah.
greedy of them.
Yeah, it's a couple
It's greedy.
things. Yeah. I watch iceberg videos in my free time, bro. On
Not bad.
various topics. Lost media. My obsession for history is very nerdy. I love history. Bro, when I was in elementary school, I was the nigga getting them big ass books at the library.
What's probably the craziest historical event?
There's a good few, but like tapping in with like segregation and whatnot, just about all the like cities that were burned and destroyed that are never talked about. There's a bunch in Baltimore specifically. There's a lot of black history here in this city. It gets overlooked a lot. Like Tulsa, you know what that is? That city? Yeah.
I want you, if you're from here, if you're in Baltimore, I live near the county side of Park Heights. That was probably TMI. But the point I'm trying to make is drive down from like the rich side of Park Heights Avenue, drive all the way to the city. It goes from mansions and nice houses and an estate to the Jewish community to just the straight projects, bro. Like what the white people have then really did to our people back then. It's crazy work. How they just pushed all of us into this area. It's known as Baltimore City. They just pushed us all in there. They just threw us in there, and obviously got black people living out here now, but
That's crazy to me. They say Benjamin Franklin had bodies in his house. You ever heard of that? Bro, look it up.
What?
They say
Like-
when they excavated his house, they found skeletons underground. Look it up, bro. I'm dropping some dime on y'all
That
right now.
seems realistic.
Of course it is. You feel me? Thomas Jefferson had like 100 slaves. So what make Ben Frank different?
I can't really trust the president.
Like, did we get any better?
That
Look at where
man-
we are. We talking about back then. Where are we at right now?
That shit just different. And he got a spray tan.
You need to go face that shit up.
He gotta figure that out.
But if he don't walk around with the tan, he might look like Palpatine on some shit.
You gonna see his veins. That's,
Yeah.
that's the issue. He really a scary dude. Now that we talking
Yeah.
about that shit, he a
Yeah.
scary looking ass individual.
Yeah,
Nasty
build is
looking.
weird.
Have you seen Elon Musk shirtless?
Yes, barrel chest, bro.
There was no reason for his lung. Nobody's lungs do that.
His swimming endurance probably crazy though.
He probably float real good.
I can't swim.
Real shit.
You can't?
Nah, not really. Not really. It's never come up.
It's overrated.
Where are you
I
gonna
mean,
swim at?
in Baltimore especially, I'm
That's what
not
I'm saying.
hopping in this water. I done been to a couple little water parks and whatnot with my girl recently, and like I just sit there. It feels nice, but I'm not
Yeah.
trying to. Why do I want my head underwater?
If the water deeper than me, I'm probably not gonna have a good time. We not aquatic.
We put on land, right? It's
That's what I'm saying.
land, right? If
We
I was
don't
supposed to be
need none of
underwater, I
that.
would have been like Aquaman and shit. Water is one of the most destructive, dangerous forces on this planet, but it's so essential.
That's real philosophical.
Like
I
a
feel
flood, done. With this music shit, I've been through a lot of up and downs, bro. And not unfortunately, but to my detriment sometimes, I'm a really good person. I'm a really genuine person. Growing up, it was easy to get over on me, bro. I done lost a lot of friends with this shit. People always gonna show you who they are in the end. Once they show you, it's up to you how you take that. The more I lost people, the more I smartened up. Sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. My mom used to
True.
always say, if your mothers is black, they probably said the same thing. She would always say, them people is not your friends. And they wasn't. They was not my friends. This stuff is going good for me, so I have acquired some benefits through this. You know, I have access to certain things, and people try to take advantage of that, you know, for their own growth. And shout out to them. I want to see everybody win, you feel me? But it's just, I had to learn the hard way, bro. It's life. I'm going to learn a bunch more lessons. I don't want to do this shit on easy mode. I'd be too OP. I had a good upbringing, but I wouldn't call it privileged. I feel as though my parents made sure I understood, you know, the have and have-nots. The fact that I'm blessed to be in the position that I was in, you feel me? I could have grew up over here. Shout out Emerson, but it's dangerous. The whole city dangerous, but like, I could have grew up over here. I had the privilege of growing up in a safe area in the county. If you got privilege, shout out to you, but there's more people that need to use it for the right things.
Yeah, what's the first thing you do if you had like 2 million right now?
Yo, I would fix all the potholes in the city.
Good shit.
Thanks, bro.
Honestly,
Thanks, bro.
Yo, that's
I'd
good
fix all the
shit.
potholes in the city.
You gonna be a hero.
Bro, what's
That's some
I have a
legendary
statue
shit.
with me like digging up a pothole.
With the fucking yo with the shovel.
I need that shit in bronze too. They always doing road work out here for what?
They never working on the road.
They trying to find some shit. There's some grails underground out here.
You think they digging for fossils?
Probably.
You fuck with the library?
Yeah, I just need to go more often. It's sad now though, like the fall of the library. Like recently, I went to this library that I grew up on. They minimized like half of it, bro. And that shit was so magical to me when I was a kid. They don't even get to experience what I experienced at that shit, you feel me? Shout out Owings Mills Library. Grew up on that one. What's your library? What'd you go to?
I used to go to the Catonsville Library.
It's really big, right?
It's alright size.
I was younger, so like, who knows? Weren't all libraries big when we were kids though?
Yo, everything was big when as a kid, like trees were just huge.
Especially being short.
Yeah.
That didn't change for me though. It's cool though, bro. I used to really be upset about my height, but like I just realized the older I get, like it don't matter, it's the way I was made. And my girlfriend's taller than me too.
Word?
Yeah, so like
That's hard.
I'm balling. And she bad. I don't care. Ain't nothing wrong with being short. And there's a bunch of cool ass people that are short, bro. Being tall is overrated.
It really is, cause like what you gonna do? Just
play basketball.
ain't nothing to it.
You can reach a count.
She's a G for fucking with him, cause you know society says if you're too short, da 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 da, rump it, bro. Social media, bro, is I don't fuck with it, bro. We're now telling short guys they can't pull because of their height. My mother's taller than my father.
That I can't. Okay.
You can get a stool.
Ooh.
A stool. Everything they
That's
got,
what
you
it
can
was
just get a
made
stool.
for. Like being tall is kind of impractical, and they gonna have bad knees when they get older.
They gonna die sooner too. They say.
I've heard that.
The heart works harder.
I've heard that.
They say you can wiggle your toes faster if you're short, cause your like whole nervous
I'm going
system.
pretty fast right now.
You're wiggling.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Moving.
See what I'm saying?
Fuck being tall.
LeBron James never gonna experience the joy of wiggling your toes quickly.
Most of my friends are tall. It's cool though.
True.
I got bad vision too. I'm all the way up there now. I can't even see more.
A lot of pros and cons to everything. Like you can see bugs better.
I'll be like, oh, that's a spider right there. You be like, where? It's right there.
But you already know. You already aware of his whereabouts.
Because I got that Spidey sense though. Shout out Spider-Man.
But see, you don't like bugs.
I can fuck with Spidey though.
Yeah.
As long as they don't get too close.
You like looking at them?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
The patterns are very intricate. And then the webs, like, think about that.
They've been building those for like years, like millions of years. Like who taught him how to do that?
Shit crazy. It's in them. Like, shit crazy. Big spiders, the bigger they are, like, their webs are heavier. So, like, imagine going to the Amazon, seeing some nigga tangle some shit up. Boy.
I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, nah.
I wouldn't like that.
Shout out to Amazon, but I don't think y'all will be catching me out there. Fuck deforestation.
Real shit. I don't think I'd ever cut down a tree.
Can't, bro. Been here longer than me. What right I got?
It's like cutting down a grandparent.
Shout out my grandparents, man.
What's the craziest thing you think you learned from your granny?
As simple as it is, I use it every day. She has this saying. I always ask her how she's doing. She said, I'm all right. Ain't no use in complaining. I apply that sentence to my life every day. Ain't no use in complaining, bro. What is complaining going to do for me? Is that going to change that it happened? No. I just got to keep doing better, keep trying to be better. At the end of the day, when something don't get done, it's my fault.
You like 8 hours of sleep? Like you really get your rest?
I be out bullshitting with these niggas. I was just talking to my coworker yesterday about sleep debt. You know what that is?
Nah.
The body's supposed to get, 8 to 10 hours of sleep, right?
Yeah.
Think of like a bank account. When you don't get that required amount of sleep, you're missing that from your body clock. And it adds up in the days. You miss 4 hours. Tomorrow you miss 4 more hours. Now you're 8 hours of sleep debt. So you ever stay up one night, you have your day, you're tired. You go to sleep finally the end of that day, and you wake up the next day and you're still tired. It's because inside you're tired. Your body is tired.
What's the first thing you do in the morning? Like you got a ritual?
Stare at the ceiling.
How long you stare at the ceiling for?
Ooh, depends on the day. It could go from 5 minutes to an hour.
Just get your mind right?
Yeah, just soaking it in. I woke up today, thank you, but like, I gotta turn on the brain, all that. Or I pray. I always thank the Lord for waking me up. I pray to who I gotta pray to, things of that nature. This week, or from last week, I've started saying affirmations when I wake up, like, you're gonna do this, you're gonna be great at this, you're gonna get this done, things of that nature. And not to be a cabin-ass nigga, I check that phone. I see if I got anything going on, I check that phone.
What's your favorite simple food? Like, if we not talking dishes, we talking just, like, an ingredient.
I like rice a lot. Any type of rice. As simple as it can be. I put chicken with everything. You can do so much with chicken.
Would you ever consider going vegan?
Fuck no.
Yeah,
Said nope.
Salmon, bro.
You get it smoked?
Nigga said nope.
Haven't had it raw, but I do love smoked.
I've never had raw either.
Yeah,
I'm curious though. Are you curious about it?
Every time I eat, bro, I always get it well done, dog.
There's like a primal curiosity about it though for me though.
I mean, it is very
damn.
instinctual. It's gotta be. That was once us doing that.
It really was. Before fire, what could we possibly have been eating?
Whatever.
Just tree branches.
They gotta eat.
Yeah,
What?
That shit happen. Like, imagine we're Homo sapiens, so Homo erectus. Imagine that.
That's the
Right before us.
Right before us.
Right before us.
What's a Neanderthal? Is that a?
They were around too, but
Okay.
for some reason they disappeared, bro.
That's concerning.
Nobody knows. They just disappeared, and they looked nothing like us too. It was weird as hell. I was very into like the evolution, like Charles Darwin shit when I was younger, especially because like X-Men niggas was really just crawling at one point. Nigga walking, he was crawling as a baby too. I mean, that's just that primal shit being present when you first come out.
Yeah.
You trying
Figure it out.
You crawling for a reason, bro. It's because you was crawling back then.
A baby deer, they have a baby, and that deer just ready to go in like an hour. Us though, you put a 2-year-old out in the forest, done.
Done.
That just
Imagine
seems impractical.
one right back there, like
That's what I'm saying.
fuck he gonna do about that?
Like a 3-month-old just be like, all right, bro.
That's somebody's dinner in there.
Why are we so not tough?
Yeah.
Like we just not tough.
Niggas swear we're the apex predator. No, where the fuck we're not.
Hell no.
Let these animals decide they want to get up on us.
It's
What?
a wrap. It's a wrap. They just don't work well together. You give a pack of wolves iPhones and they talk to the other wolves.
That's fucking scary.
That's what I'm saying. What's up with the like historical aspects of Atlantis?
That was underwater.
I don't agree with that. They don't need a pack of the pack of wolves, excuse me. The pack of wolves don't need an iPhone. You feel me? They already speaking in codes. If I'm doing some criminal activity, I want to reduce how much I'm using the phone because the feds can tap my phone. So there's no point in me using the phone. Bro, hypothetically speaking, if I was in the streets, if I was doing illegal activity, number one, the feds are starting to even crack down on the codes that y'all say over the phone. So I wouldn't even say nothing over the phone. I would say, yo, meet me in person at so location at so time. And be very intentional about what it is we trying to do. If I was a wolf, I wouldn't even want the iPhone because we're howling in codes already. You know, we howling. That's good enough. For me, There's no point in. Yeah, ain't no point in getting them my iPhone. I'm gonna tap that motherfucker when they on the phone. They dropped location out of feds already there because they said where they was gonna be at. Unless it was a delusion. Unless that was a diversion from the actual reality. But 9 times out of 10, that's not the case. So I don't agree with that. No, I don't. What am I getting an iPhone for? If my pack is already howling in a language that everybody around me can't even understand.
Water utopia, bro. I used to read about that shit crazy.
Was there like people down there or like
just the halves? They like this. Yeah. If I had to put it my way, I'd say it was humans. I'd say it was an evolved human for that habitat.
You think the Neanderthals? You think that's where they went?
Fuck, you might be honest.
That feels like a good theory.
Cause you know it's only like 30% of the ocean that's explored, right? They stopped looking at the ocean.
They scared.
I would be too. I got a pretty good fight or flight, so like anything I need to do when I need to do it, I lock in. I lock in pretty crazy, yeah. But try not to panic too much, bro. Even with this music shit, like I be overthinking it sometimes, thinking like, damn, did I do this wrong? Am I doing this right? Is this gonna click the way it should? But like recently, like my team and my manager, like they just been telling me like just trust that shit. Like listen to yourself. I second question myself like a bitch, yo. I'm pretty indecisive. I'm working on being more direct and intentional with my movement and like everything. I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go do it. If I'm not gonna do something, I'm not gonna do it.
That's good. Helps you find your path. I feel like
that's what it's all about. Finding that path, whatever that is. Shit, it's crazy to think that some people never do. Like,
what's your biggest fear? Because for me personally, that's like my biggest fear. Just like not finding nothing.
It's more about like disappointing people. You know, I'm really big on that. There are a lot of people that believe in me and invest into what I do, and it's just I couldn't imagine letting y'all down or letting myself down. There's a lot of people that I want I want to see me win, and I want to be in a position for them to win with me. I'm really big on that, bringing everybody with me.
How'd you get into making music? Was it just like you always had the love for
Shit.
making it, or were you like just interested? You're like, I want to be like that.
I always had a love for music, just sound, period. The first time I really heard rap, we got in the car, I was about to go to school. My dad was taking me, he had a CD in there from the night before, and it was a Tribe Called Quest. I heard like 15 seconds of that shit, and then he was like, oh, my fault. Like, turned it right off. They didn't want me to hear hip hop when I was younger. I heard that, I was like, I love that. What is that? I need more of that. And I didn't really get into it until after I got a phone in middle school. Got a phone. I was on a Google Play, finding mad stuff. Future, Thug, Chief Keef. And then 7th grade, that was like 2017. That was in like the diss raps were popping off and like clout rap and like all that stuff. Me and my homies right here, actually, we was like making diss tracks in school. Like at lunch, we was just beefing just for fun. Like everybody had like dumbass names. Like this nigga's name was like Clout Dexter. This nigga Eddie ain't even have a name. So I took on the name Lord Ducky. I might as well just tell you like why I got this name, bro. I don't know if you know this, but I have a crooked mouth. When I was growing up, I got bullied for that shit a lot. It was a huge insecurity top of my mouth. Said I had big lips. Like it's kind of some racist shit. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, so that was just like a thing. Like all elementary school, all middle school, like I was getting packed up. Fast forward to 7th grade again. Shout out my girlfriend. I know you hate this story, but I love you, and I'm with you now for a reason. 7th grade for me, went to Walter's Art Museum for a field trip, and this girl was flirting with me the whole time. I'm like 12, I'm stiff as shit. She holding my hand, we talking. I'm thinking I'm the man. Long story short, we get back to the bus on some young shit. We playing Truth or Dare. They're like, I dare you to kiss him. And she kissed me. That was my first kiss, too. And she said to me, you know what? You're a good kisser for somebody with big lips. She's like, I'm going to call you Ducky. If she didn't say that, I wouldn't be doing this, bro. So it's no hate. It's really all love. Every time she saw me, she called me that. Like, she said what she said, but, like, she was sweet about it, though. And then everyone else just, like, started catching on to it. When we started rapping, like, making little raps and whatnot, I just made myself Lord Ducky. I took the lore on some dumbass Baltimore shit. R.I.P. Lord Scooter, though, you feel me? Shout out Lord Scooter. But I kept the name Ducky, bro, to show people that no matter what people say about you, you can be whatever you want to be, do whatever you want, bro. Something that was a put down has become the reason and my identity for me making money off my dream, me traveling and doing shows off my dream, me throwing huge events here, like, and it was a put down, and I allowed it to be something that brings me up, and like, I'm just trying to show people that they can be whatever they want, do whatever they want, you know? So like, yeah, I used to just read dictionaries growing up, like crazy word knowledge, like verbiage and knowledge of just how to use words and stuff like that, and I was always good in English class too. I still got my first like.
I don't like talking about middle school, but they were really. I feel like back then, and I was so mad. Like I think I told him, what was it? Gee, I can't remember. That was my friend group. But the issue was, and what I mean was, they were the people I was really genuinely supposed to be around all the time, not the what's the word? I guess we'll call them the popular crowd, even though everybody knew who I was, but everybody knew me for the wrong fucking reason, which made this shit funny. But yeah, that group, his group in particular, was really my, cause they all fucked with me and I fucked with them. Them were the guys I was supposed to be around, not who I was around. And now look, we ain't talk to none of these niggas. All of them, bro. Most of them now are bullshit. They're bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, we niggas used to rap in the bathroom. Niggas used to do all that shit. There was a vid he had with Lazay at the time. I could find that shit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Zay did him in, but the middle school, high school, the him now has tremendously improved. And guys, it all goes back to kind of what he just said in his voice note. If y'all could even hear what he said, I'll play it again. So before the video's almost done. So after the video's done, I'm gonna send y'all what I sent him because the brother keeps taking his music down. I'm like, bro, why you keep doing that, bro? That used to annoy me, and it still does. I ain't gonna lie. For me, we're gonna play this video. I'm gonna play the voice notes I sent. He's still laughing emojis. Yeah, he's improved, man. That's the moral of the story. And I just said at the end of the day, new music's on the way.
Rap notebook in the house. Yeah, I done lost a couple, but that first one, I still got it.
You like make your beats too, or you
I
like,
wish.
you work with producers?
I wish. I'd be nothing without a producer. None of us would. And people disrespect producers way too often. Shout out Hate Kelly. You know, me and Kelly got a couple hits, man. I just want to be able to speak on the importance of producers. I got a couple that I'm really locked in with, and like just the importance of crafting a sound that's unique between two people. It's love, man. Like it's crazy. A lot of youth like need an outlet that they don't even understand. You know, whether that be sports, music, reading, writing.
You got anything you want to plug? Anything you
Shit.
got to tell the people? Any words of encouragement to the youth?
Words of encouragement. I'll be saying a couple things, but don't be mad, be motivated. Shout out everybody believing me. Shout out my girl. Shout out my guys. Shout out my team. Shout out Ranger Gang. Shout out myself. Shout out God. You know, if you got a dream, you should do that shit. And I appreciate everybody for supporting my dream. And if I can ever support y'all, I will. Shout out Gucci too, you feel me?
Yo, thank you for coming out here. Thank you for sitting on this couch.
Of course. Comfy couch.
It ain't bad. It's really not bad.
This is a nice couch. Appreciate y'all.
And go watch the music video.
More on the way too. 2025, I'm spanking shit. I was cool the whole interview, now I'm cocky. Belt to ass, y'all finna see.
Nah, I appreciate the shout out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the NC1 shout out. Appreciate that. Yo, like the video, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's a cool video. Yeah, so I'm gonna play the voice note in question that I sent him. I'm gonna make sure y'all can hear me. Then we're gonna go from there. I got an unreleased track they sent me. Now this is on SoundCloud, then it wasn't really unreleased. But again, we're gonna play it anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys the voice note I played, sent him. He just dropped it. I asked him if he had no static too. The nigga said, I kinda have it, but the audio's ass. But I wanted the raw, like, they don't want to smoke no static. They don't want to smoke no static. They don't want to smoke. I was so, bro, why would he take that stuff down? Bro, why you do that to me, bro? Anyway, go ahead on that track, man.
I'm live right now. You feel me? I just got the phone with James not too long ago. But yeah, I went back on SoundCloud. I see the classics are gone. The whole, what was that tape called? Wasn't it with Love Vercetti, I believe? I don't know what bro, all them songs was gone. Can I actually genuinely ask why you keep doing that? Like, yo, I'm actually curious. Because they're not bad songs, bro. Like, okay, the classic was from like 4 years ago. I want to listen to that motherfucker. I can't listen to it now because it's not up no more.
That was the next one. Go ahead.
I got you. I'm going to tap into that shit. I got you, bro. But yeah, bro, what's up with that, bro? You keep taking the old music down, bro. I want to listen to that shit, too. Yeah. Oh, you missed. Yeah, bro. Hey, yo. Call me when you can. Let's get a stream up soon, bro. See, I want to interview niggas. I thought about it. But here's my thing, bro. Motherfuckers ain't ready for the real. They don't want to hear the truth, bro. I could really delve into this rap game of a thing. I just choose not to. It ain't even worth it. At least not right now. Unless it makes a lot of sense.
And then they're not. And let me tell you why they're not. They're not ready because, you know what? You can't keep it 100 with everybody. You feel me? And I do. I try my best to do that. So, so I was gonna react to it. I said, check for me. He said he got me. And he started laughing. This way, guys, wait, sent me. Check it out. Hold on.
I'm sorry. Bro, Cam, I'm sorry, dog. And it's funny because you're really not wrong. Like, I did this shit about, like, like a week ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like on the phone with my girlfriend. I was just going through shit. And so my rationale behind it, bro, was like, there's more of that than the new stuff, which is nobody's fault but mine. But I would hate for somebody to go to my SoundCloud and think that.
Which is true. A lot of, okay, let me tell you right now. 2024, none of my guys were consistent. I'm going to tell you that right now. None of my guys were consistent. And I think we can all agree that's the reality. None of my guys were consistent. So I'm proud that he's aware of the inconsistency that we had last year. But here's my concern, right? We're almost in the third quarter of 2025. So what are you gonna do about that?
Hear the new stuff, like, okay, cool. But since there's not so much new stuff, hear that old stuff and then make a perception off of me based off of the old stuff. It was good music, but it's nowhere near as good as I'm doing right now. You feel what I'm saying?
Which is true. Yo, I want to get in the studio session with these niggas, bro. Because they be going up with my guys. Niggas just don't hit me, tell me they in the studio. I want to be up there. I definitely want to hit the studio. I definitely want to hit the studio with these niggas, bro. Niggas gotta let me know when they hit the studio. I'll make it work. I'll try and make it work. I want to be in the studio. I will call off work if I have to, just to hear the shit. What's this man's Instagram? Hold up. 1 second. I want to check something. Should be able to. I don't want niggas know my pages either. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He's not on it. Okay. Yeah, we got this video up and running. And again, this is a I think we're good. He said, if we don't get an album, we gonna write. And it's true. He's never dropped an album before. So the question I want to ask is 2025 the year we get a tape? Is 2025 the year we get an album, bro? That was hard. I see what he's saying. I respect it. I hope we keep this momentum running. SoundCloud. Got his new gaming chair. I'm trying to adapt to it. Nigga, I should be in here, bro. What you talking about, bro? Yeah, nigga. I don't know who the hell that is. I ain't even. If I played you, I ain't mean to play you. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know you. Yeah, I came. Yo, it was 2 days ago. I was at work and my shuttle was overnight. I was trying to listen to vercetti. I came on here. I go to his songs. I'm like, this shit's gone. This shit is gone. Wait, the book of classics? This shit was gone. I was like, oh, all his shit now. Bro, I was like, why did he do that, bro? Of all these songs right now, though, this is the one. I actually don't think Best Friend is on here. So this is definitely unreleased. Okay, it's not on here. At least not that I know of. Yeah, it's not on here. Bet. Bet he sent me some unreleased shit. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. We gonna play this shit. I wish I had a speaker. I do not have a speaker. I need to get one. A JBL speaker. I want to get my hands on one. We're gonna play this regardless. The good way, you hear me? Ducky, best friend, MP3, 1 minute 44 seconds. Bro, this man's a smart motherfucker, bro. I just told y'all earlier, I said he purposely keeps his song short and he did it again. So I'm expecting this to be a banger. This is the first time I heard it. I don't know who's heard it, but I gonna hear it. Hey, I feel good. I fuck around, leak this shit. So let me stop playing, bro. Alright, hold up, play this shit. DJ, run that track, bro. Let's get it.
Yeah, can you turn them up? Yeah. 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 Best friend to my best friend. Pockets filled up with them damn men. Black truck came with some bounces. She wanna learn how to money spread. I'ma keep popping my shit, okay. When she was lit like this, okay. She on her die, keep beating on me. You wish that she woke up as me. She wishing I don't see the top. I ain't tripping my clothes in his house. Nigga, where we take coffee, I know. I got rest in the bed in the couch. I keep on smoking this loud, but just got a pound. Hitting this stupid gazelle. Ain't got a whole lot of bitches, money got me itching. I want it and not eating that. When I'm back in the city, it's like a parade. Chrome heart shaped, I'm way too fame. My face in a wall, I'm all up in a playlist. Trying to get rich, I don't care to be famous.
Yeah.
This shit in my trunk, I'll be next to the sun. Hillside, put up with a brand new charge. Ain't shit changed, but the money got wrong. Stone cold nigga like my name, boss. I just do it better, I'm just being honest. Drinking my coke, I'm sleeping and leaning. Praying I crash and give me a reason. Talking my shit, but it's literal. These niggas pitiful. Ducky go up every season. Man, Frank, turn to my best friend. Pockets filled up with them dead, Black truck came with some boxes. She wanna learn how to money spread. I'ma keep popping my shit, okay. When she was lit like this, okay. She on the die, keep beating on me. You was that she woke up as me, touch that.
Not bad. Not bad. I went bad. I went bad. You feel me? Um. Now, is it better than do that shit? No. Listen, listen. Y'all gonna hear a difference, and there's no shade to my brother. Let me just play all this shit. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. That shit was hard. Is is the song done yet, or is it still being worked on? All I'm gonna say is this. All I'm gonna say is this. I gotta probably play it in the. I got work this evening. I'm gonna play that motherfucker in the car on full blast. Now I'm gonna see if I feel it. I'll show y'all some real shit though. This shit up.
Turn a quarter to 100, they like how you do that shit. Love the way she move it when she dance, like how she do that shit. Thought I gave her perky dick the way I had to woo that bitch. They like Ducky, how you get this money? I just do that shit. Do that shit. Do that shit. Do that shit. Just do that shit. Do that shit. Do that shit. Do that shit. Just do that shit. Big body short when I run to the city. I stay up all night counting hundreds and fifties. Turn nothing to something. They ask how I did it. My passion with money so baggy I'm stressed. You hanging with people who say that they hate me, then come back to me when that money look fake. You try to be me, but can see that he faking my tongue. That they now they must mean if you spit. Ducky vercetti, her number one rapper. She think I'm a trapper. I got too much show. Yes, I'm the one that she see when she touches your girl going crazy out all of my shows. Killing the show now she saying she need me. She treat me like Jesus. Keep taking the knee. She be on demon time off to the phone. I said, little baby, I'ma need 3 days. Turn a quarter to 100. They like how you do that shit. Love the way she move it when she dance, like how she do that shit. Thought I gave her perky dick the way I had to woo that bitch. They like Ducky, how you get this money? I just do that shit. Do that shit. Do that shit. Do that shit. Just do that shit. I feel like I'm 50, I run through the city, I'm spending these hundreds. If I was you, I would hate on me too all day, I'd be stunting. I see you boys punk, she fucking with me and I make her a boss. When I put my music, she taking them off. She say, oh, Ducky, you can't do no wrong. Her ass getting fed and my money got low. I can be seen with a peon, I'm rich for eons. These ones ain't nothing to me. He want the sauce and he free. I'm never trying, this fight just embedded in me. Tell me who better than me. I'm on the top, places that you never seen. You niggas were out of luck. It's my time now, bitch, it's the year of the truck. Turn a quarter to 100, they like how you do that shit. Love the way she move, the way she dance, how she do that shit. Thought I gave her perky dick the way I had to woo that bitch. They like, Ducky, how you get this money? I just do that shit. Do that shit. Do that shit. Do that shit. Just do that shit. Do that shit. Do that shit. Do that shit. I just do that shit.
So I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I think this is called Best Friend, right? I think it'd been a little better. Just a little better. We just heard this song right here. Now this shit was gas. As you guys can see. Yeah, I don't play one game FIFA. This now that was gas. Should I? You know what? I'm gonna play this shit one more time. I'm gonna play this one more time. Hold on. Wait. Let me this shit. Let me see something, bro. Analytics. Yeah, I'm play one game FIFA. I've been almost an hour. Now that was gas. Should I? You know what? I had some viewers in here too. I appreciate y'all. Well, we just stocking, bro. I had 3 people in here. It says I got 5 views. Stream health is excellent. Settings is good for me. I'm gonna play. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna play it one more time. Just one more time. What? Okay, wait. Before I play it, where's the mic on my computer? Where's my microphone at? This laptop is called the Dell G15 gaming laptop. Where's the mic? Because I want to be fair. Yeah, I think this is the one I got right here. Yeah, where's the mic located? Near the webcam at the top of the. Oh. Oh, okay. Wait, let me see something. Can you really? Okay, that's what the mic. Okay. That's what the mic is on the top of the. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. All right, bet. Hey, say that, bro. Yeah, I never knew that. Yeah, I see that motherfucker. The mic. Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, I see the mic. I never knew that. Okay. I'm gonna play that shit one more time. And I'm gonna have the mic. I'm gonna have the phone literally right next to the mic. I think it could have been a little better. And I say that. Oh, Northwestern Mutual Verbe. Let me stay focused. I need the money. I definitely Northwestern. Who are these people? They're like a firm, right? Hold up. My fault, bro. Y'all can skip this part of the video. They're like financial firm, right? Or they life shop. Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna hop on that though. I'm gonna hop on that Verbe. I need the $30. Yes. Best friend vercetti. Try that shit one more time. Give a benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna play it one more time. DJ. Let's get it.
Turn them on. Turn to my best friend. I just stood up with them damn it. Black truck came with some fancy. She wanna learn how to mic spread. I'ma keep popping my shit, okay. When she was lit like this, okay. She on a diet, keep beating on me. You wish that you woke up as me today. She wishing I don't see the top. I ain't tripping my clothes in his house. Nigga rare, we can't count the amount. I got wrecked in the bed in the couch. Ouch. I keep on smoking this loud, but just got a pound. Hitting this stupid cause shit. Ain't got a whole lot of digits. Money got me itching. I wanted it, I need it now. When I'm back in the city, it's like a parade. Home heart shades, I'm way too fame. I'm facing on wall, I'm all up in a playlist. Trying to get rich, I don't care to be famous. Trying too bad, I give a nepo baby. My son gon' be richer than yours and that baby. Keep on hating, I'm still jacking up. This shit in my trunk, I'll be next to the sun. Hillside put up with a brand new charge. Ain't shit changed, but the money got long. That stone cold nigga like my Nancy Voss. I'm just doing better, I'm just being honest. Drinking my coke, I'm just sleeping and leaning. Praying I crash and you give me a reason. Talking my shit, but it's literal. These niggas pitiful. Like I go up every season. Been afraid to my best friend. Parks filled up with them damn Black truck came with some fancy. She wanna learn how to mic spread. I'ma keep popping my shit, okay. When she was sit like this, okay. She on that diet, keep beating on me. You wish that you woke up as me today.
The beat was hard. Yeah, I think the song could have been a little better. In my opinion. In my opinion, I'm one person. You feel me? I did like the bar when he said, I'm trying to be rich, not famous. Yeah, that's facts. I don't really care about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't. Low key, I wouldn't say I was pop. I was known. That shit don't mean nothing. It don't matter because when you get in that position, you really just find out a lot of people don't even really rock with you like that. Like the interview said, they not your friends, and that's true. Yeah, I think the song could have been a little better. The beat was good. I fuck with the beat. Whoever produced it, that was a good beat for me. I do think the song could have been better though, a little better. But I definitely, at the end of the day, this is one song. I do hope, I do really hope we get an album this year or a tape. He's never dropped an album before. I don't know what it would take. Damn, we got locked up. I don't know what it would take for an album to come out, but I hope it happens. Maybe look here. Yeah, all that shit is gone, bro. All that shit is actually gone. Damn, bro. Well, I don't know why that's in my feed. If I don't mind, bro. Head up out of here. It's been a surreal interview. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm gonna put the matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna get that right now before I forget. Copy that link. I'm gonna add that bitch in here. That was a good interview from Gucci. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna get that right now. That was a sensational interview. Um, we gonna put niggas ats in the unfiltered, raw, and no edits. If you don't know that about me, you better know now. I'm gonna keep it on it, bro. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you don't know that, you better know now. For me, I keep it on it, bro. But I got to. For me, it's very important, bro. Give me a second. Yeah, bitch. Oh, alright, bet. For me. Whoa, cancel. Give me a second. I'm about to put his Instagram in the chat. Y'all can go follow him. Duckie Vercetti. This is Spotify. It is. We on all major platforms with Ranger Gang Records. Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, all of them. You feel me? The IG. Follow them on there. We got hella classics coming up. We got hella classics. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong being short. And that's
Yeah. There's a label. I was shocked. He's about to be the. Listen, I think he's gonna soon be the face for the label. But without further ado, I gotta get out of here, man. I got work in like 4 hours. Jesus Christ. Yo, what the fuck? That was the unreleased track, Best Friend. Wasn't bad. I think it was room for improvement, in my opinion. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna. If I don't love you, I'm gonna lie to you. Remember that. What is this?
Wrist on froze, pull up with big body, used to assist. Sold out shows and doing the most. Brown pennies on the floor when I finish. I was in school carrying books in the halls. Nowadays can't even walk in the mall. Ducking me whether I'm knocking them off. Before I got rich, but I still had sauce.
Yeah, my guys was in the studio with him when he made the song. That was hilarious. That what? Yo.
Wrist on froze, pull up with big body, used to assist. Sold out shows and doing the most. Brown pennies on the floor when I finish. I was in school carrying books in the halls. Nowadays can't even walk in the mall. Ducking me whether I'm knocking them off. Before I got rich, but I still had sauce.
And we got the no skis. His ass be bluffing. I talked to him today too. We got the no skis is coming out. I need more merch. But yeah, we done. I'm gonna include that, the link. We got the no skeezers. We probably got the No Skeezers X Ducky coming out real soon. I don't know when. Niggas used to be bluffing. That's my issue. But that's it. Ain't nothing else to it, bro. I appreciate y'all tapping in. You feel me? If you want me to react to something, shoot me an email. Jesus Christ, I can't type today. Shoot me an email. Move, nigga. And if it makes sense, we will definitely do it, bro. I'm not Hollywood. I have no reason to do that. I was bored, so I figured I'd do this today. I'll see you guys in the next video or next live. Could be tomorrow, could be next week. I don't know. We out. I need to cut down how long I do this. This should not have been an hour. Hey, I don't care. Anyway, we out of here, man. Appreciate y'all, man.